I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we delve into the heartwarming and dramatic tales in the Saving Love collection. It's written by an amazing author. Her name is Dawn Huskey. This collection showcases how love can save and transform lives as characters navigate through jealousy, possession, and dark pasts. Join us as we explore these captivating stories of immediate attraction and enduring love. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank the team at Books to Life Marketing for helping us put her in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support authors like her by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing her amazing book. The links are below this interview. Dawn, great to see you here today on Spotlight.
It's nice to be here today.
Wonderful having you on the show. Is this a collection of short stories that you wrote over the years and decided to compile them into a book, or a specific collection you wrote for this book?
Actually, it didn't take me years to write it. One night I was just sitting in front of my TV watching a movie, and I had ideas like pop into my head, and I opened my laptop and I just started writing. It was like 10 o'clock at night. And then the next thing I know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had 5 chapters of the first story done. So and then it just took off from there, and it didn't take me years. It just took me like a couple months after that. So, and the ideas just kept coming and coming. So,
Awesome. Well, that's great. It's really great. How many stories are in the book?
there's 7 altogether.
And do you have a favorite? I know it's like asking to choose among your children, but I'll ask you if you have a
Um,
favorite anyway.
I do. It's the surprise love. It follows Ryan and Tori, how they discovered their love, and actually just, I guess, dive right into it.
They
It's
have an
like
immediate
kind of love.
attraction and everything goes
Like,
pretty good right away.
yeah, it kind of tells how Ryan discovered her through Instagram just by the smile on her face and her profile picture, and he got hooked from there, and he reached out to her and things like that. So and then it just goes on from there.
Great. Well, it's a real modern romance if people are choosing a significant other by looking at Instagram profiles and so forth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it kind of puts a little twist because Ryan's kind of like a famous actor
Okay.
in the story. So
Well, that almost
like
sounds like it's born out of today's headlines because you read about these famous actors. They sometimes get in trouble for messaging these
yes,
girls on Instagram and so forth. So you got to
yeah.
be careful out there. But that's very, very cool. Are you a hopeless romantic? You're writing so much about love. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts on
Um,
love and dating in the year 2024. I'm way
um,
past that game, but I understand from the people out there that it's pretty tough.
I want to say hopeless. Yes and no. Um, I met my husband during high school, so it was kind of love at first sight for us,
Great.
and it's been a 27-year relationship between us, and with 21 years of marriage on top of that. So um,
That's
and
great.
it's
I
just,
mean, it's you sounds like
yeah.
you've got a wonderful relationship, unlike some of these relationships in your book, which tend to be a little darker at times. You know, you've got themes of jealousy and possession. And so you explored all different types of love, right?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. And just like the uniqueness of it, and how it can bring people together in a unique way, or in a harrowing way, I guess.
Exactly, exactly. Tell us a little bit about Michael and Marie in My Dream to My Nightmare.
It follows a high school sweetheart that, they met in high school,
Well,
and
no, this is sounding vaguely familiar, but I know somebody
yeah,
else who met in high school. Okay, I'm teasing.
and the names, my husband's first name is Michael, and
Uh,
my middle name is Marie. So I
Now
used
this is
some of
sounding very familiar. Okay.
so, and then it just like um it shifts back to memory because something happens to Marie. I'm not going to divulge too much information.
Yeah.
And then Michael is faced to live his memories back to when he was together with Murray. So
Wonderful.
so it helps. It goes through the story.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that sounds like an intriguing story for sure, loosely based on your own relationship. But your relationship doesn't look like it went from dream to nightmare. Your relationship
So
seems like it's been great from 27 years ago to now, which is great. Let's talk about life, love rather, as a saving force in the lives of your characters. Tell us a little bit about that.
um, I think the way the love connects them, um, um, the feeling itself, the feeling of togetherness and connection. It helps them through whatever trial they face. Um, and it basically is like they can conquer it together through love and, togetherness and connection and all that stuff.
Is there a message that you hope readers take away from reading your book?
Yeah. Um, basically, once you find that love connection, um, hold on to it. Um, and if it's a true love connection, it could last forever. Um, and then if you believe enough, love can get you through any kind of trial that you face.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love is a powerful force. It's why people talked about it, eons ago and are still talking about it today because it's what brings people together. It's what changes lives. It's what creates some magic in our lives as well.
Yes.
So now that you've written this book, is this the first book you've written?
Yes, this is the very first book that I have written. I do have a second one. It's in the editing process, and I'm also writing a third one. So,
What's the second book?
right now I'm kind of toying with the name of it. I want it to be like a faith collection where it's like it's seven love stories, but it adds the element of faith into it.
Hmm?
So I'm not quite sure about the title quite yet, but and then it has some connection to the Saving Love collection. So some of the characters are you'll see again in the second book.
Awesome. That sounds great. And the third book you're working on, tell us about that.
Um, it's like I kind of use some of my friends' relationships as inspiration for the third one, and I'm kind of creating love stories for them and their own characters and stuff like that. So that's still like a work in progress.
Wonderful. Have you envisioned the Saving Love collection as a movie?
Yes. I'm also on top of that creating a script for the first story, which is Michael Murray's story. I'm hoping that eventually it will become a movie.
That sounds great. That'd be fun to take it from the book to a screenplay to actually seeing it on the big screen.
Yeah, that's my hope.
Wonderful, wonderful. And who would you have star as Marie and who would you have star as Michael?
That I don't know. I have a couple ideas. See, Michael is an African American man, and Marie is a white woman, and so and that's the same with me and my husband. My husband is African American, and I'm white. So I kind of wanted to bring that relationship to, you know, to more viewers and readers and stuff like that. So
Right, right.
um, um I don't know who,
It's
but
tough. I don't know who the actors are today. I only know, old actors,
yeah,
but I'd be like Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
but Denzel's a little old. He's aged out at this point. We have to get somebody
He'll
else. I'm
start
sure
young, so.
I'm sure his replacement is out there. Not that he's aged out of everything. He's still an unbelievably great actor, but he's aged out of playing the high school sweetheart, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
mean, you could go on as being, I don't know, one of the supporting characters too. So
exactly, maybe it could be Michael's dad or something.
yeah, something like that.
There you go. That would be great. That'd be great. Well, we're glad you wrote these stories. They really are imaginative. They really are touching. They really are insightful. The name of the collection is the Saving Love
Saving.
Collection. It's written by Dawn Huskey. It is an amazing collection that showcases how love can change and transform lives and transform people as well. Dawn, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
You're very, very welcome, and thank you for having me.
My
It was
pleasure.
fun.
And to the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time until next time on Spotlight.